Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. So it is now the 13th, Monday. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm just doing a whole bunch of research for future games that I'm going to be playing on the channel and doing some editing for videos that I made this past weekend. But I had a fun weekend of just relaxing, which was much needed, and watching the snow for one, because that was awesome, as well as watching the football games. The NFL, like, I'm not as into the games as I used to be, just because of how inconsistent the rules have been. But I absolutely love these playoffs just for the fact of how crazy it's been. I mean, the Titans coming in at a number 6 seed and completely blowing out the Ravens and the Patriots at their home is just amazing. That's just unheard of. The last team that did that was, or at least that made a huge dent in my memory bank, was the Packers from the 2010-2011 season. They went on well under the radar and went on to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. I wouldn't be surprised if the Titans somehow managed to pull that off, which would be absolutely amazing. I'd be really happy for them. I'm really pumped to see any one of these teams really, like, I'm really excited for this playoffs. It's not the regular teams that you would see in there. It's not the Steelers. It's not the Patriots. It's not any of those guys. As of right now, it stands that the Titans going against the Chiefs are going to have to play at Arrowhead Stadium. And then you have Packers who are going to have to take a trip over to San Francisco to play the 49ers. I'm not really sure how that's going to go because the Packers, last time I think we played them, we lost. So, but I'd be happy to see any one of these teams go there. I would be extremely happy to see a Chiefs and Packers Super Bowl rematch, because that was one of like the first Super Bowls to ever actually happen between the NFC and AFC. So it'd be really, really, really freaking sweet to see that. It'd be like an old school rematch of two teams that could potentially air it out or run the game if they really need to, which is really cool. And then on top of all the playoff football we had this weekend, we have some additional football today, which I'm really excited about at like 6 or 7 tonight. LSU versus Clemson for the title match, for the title game for, I say match, it was like a wrestling thing. For the title game for NCAA football, which I'm super excited about, because honestly, as long as it's not the Crimson Tide or the Wolverines, sorry for anyone out there who might be fans of those guys, it's not you, it's your coach. I don't like either one of them. As long as it's not those two, I'm rooting all the way for whoever takes it. Happy to see. I just realized this, but it's two Tigers. LSU is a Tiger team, and so is Clemson Tigers. So I find that really cool. So I am super tired. Played a little bit of Far Cry 5, a little bit of Far Cry 5 today as well, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. The only issues with Far Cry games, they tend to be a little longer, so it's going to be one of those games where I pick up and play it every now and then. Got some home improvement going in the background. I'm going to pass out after my little snack, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So I got some soup going in the back, got some grilled cheese going up in front. Serious question about the grilled cheese though. Do you butter both sides? Do you butter one side over the other? The last grilled cheese I made, I buttered the inside of it facing the cheese. On this one, I flipped the opposite side over, and I'm buttering the outside of it. Seeing that the cheese is probably going to just lubricate the heck out of the inside, I kind of want to give the outside like a buttery golden brown feel to it, or taste to it, and look. So what do you guys do? Let me know in the comment section below. But I hope you guys are doing fantastic today. Just stirring my tomato soup. But I hope you guys are doing fantastic today. Wasn't able to actually make the tomato soup this weekend because I had other plans for stuff that I wanted to eat and try. But I'm making it now. Ooh, it looks tasty. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Just looked at the forecast for this week, and it's weird because I'm actually pretty pumped because we're getting snow. I'm actually really pumped because we're getting snow Wednesday again. They're looking at anywhere from 1 to 3 inches. And then on top of that, on Friday, going into Saturday, we're supposed to get like another 3 to 5 inches. So now we're starting to get the snow. It's just like a month late, but we're starting to get it. So, I mean, better late than never, I guess. All right, so I'm going to show you a quick picture of the grilled cheese and tomato soup that I had. It was awesome. Put a little pepper in the soup. Gave it a little bit of a kick, not much. It was just a little extra taste that like just like did it well. It was really good. Used it for dipping the grilled cheese in, but I have a question. Without the grilled cheese or without crackers in the soup, tomato soup is one of those things where I can't really have a whole lot of it. I like the taste of it, but really only when it's with something else. Another good example of that is sausage links for breakfast, or even sausage patties, like any kind of sausage for breakfast. For some reason, I can have that stuff a lot if I'm like, say, dipping it in egg yolk, or if I'm having like kind of like a mashed potatoes or biscuits and gravy for breakfast, along with the sausage links or sausage patties. But both of those things, the sausage links or patties and the tomato soup, I can't eat a lot of. And it's really weird because I really enjoy it, but it's almost like I get a feeling of being sick if I have too much of it, like way too much. I'm making some real headway in Far Cry 5. It's really long, and there's, what, 3 main lieutenants to fight, and then you have the big guy that you have to fight. And right now I'm almost done with the first lieutenant. I'm kind of, when it comes to Far Cry games, I'm kind of one of those people where I like to do as much as possible to unlock as much as possible before going and fighting the big lieutenant for each area type of thing. I did the same thing with Skyrim with certain aspects of it. I like to clear everything out before moving to the next one. So that one might be one that I just pick up and play for the next like few weeks. I'm not going to play it constantly. But that's going to do it for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. Who knows? Hopefully we might be going into some snow later tomorrow night. Who knows? The weather in Wisconsin is all over the place. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, hope we're all doing well today. So it is now the 15th of January. About to make some coffee for the first time. I'm not a huge coffee drinker. In fact, the last time I actually had some, it was like one of those Starbucks cans. And even then, I really don't like it that much. I've tried decaf and regular once before, didn't really care for it. This is, if I can actually read it without dropping it, Donut Shop regular medium roast coffee. So we're going to go ahead and try that. As far as weather goes this weekend, we total about 6 inches out of the supposedly 12 to 18. So Weather Channel and everyone else was a little off on that one. It was supposed to go to Green Bay, and actually the Packers, the way they have it done is they hire, you could sign up to shovel snow. You come and shovel snow, and when you're leaving they give you, I don't know, cash or check or something. They pay you to shovel snow, so it's really cool. And you can say that you shoveled Lambeau Field, I guess, which is cool if you're a huge Packer fan. They got a bunch of people to sign up for it. They didn't get a trace of snow before the playoff game this past weekend. So the storm shifted, I want to say, lower and further east than what they originally thought. So kudos to the Weather Channel for completely nailing that one again. This weekend we're looking at, tomorrow it's supposed to be a real field temperature of 4 degrees and like hovering around 0 at night. And then this weekend we're supposed to get 6 to 10 inches. So we'll see how much we actually get. But first, we need to try some coffee. Stuff is smoking and it smells really good. I may not like the taste of coffee, but the smell is, oh, I love the smell of coffee. Ooh. Yep. Tastes like. I am not a coffee drinker, no matter how much I try. I mean, it's warm going down and it smells good. Not the taste. Alright, so I had a bit of a breakthrough tonight with some more ideas for videos for the channel. I want to start doing like top 10s. I have a lot of fun with those. It's fun to go through a gaming collection or movie collection and pinpoint my top 10 like favorite video games of all time. The only issue is that with movies, I don't feel like I can play the movie without getting a copyright strike. So with that one, I would only be able to show the cover, and I'm not sure how that's going to do. Or maybe glimpses from the movie. But I don't think I'm going to be able to actually show the movie without getting a strike, and I really don't want to do that. So I may hold off on movies for a while. But video games, I shouldn't have any problem. Weather-wise right now, we are getting some wicked wind. And I think that's what's blowing in the cold weather. Because about 8 or 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, it's supposed to be like negative 11. Or at least that's what it's supposed to feel like. Right now we're sitting at about 18 to 20. And it's been slowly dropping down. Once it hits about the 7 o'clock in the morning, it's just supposed to plummet. So, yay, I guess. But that's gonna do it for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. Looked at my phone this morning and it said 9 degrees and the real field temperature was -9. And it's supposed to stay about this temperature most of the day. And apparently like real feel in the shade temperature is something that AccuWeather likes to talk about now. And that was -12, so yay. Yeah, I'm gonna head out for work and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. So it is now Friday. Yes, my voice is a little raspy. I was walking around in the cold today. Probably should have had a lot of tea or honey or something, or cough drops just to make it a little easier. It was a bit nippy. It was really cold this morning with the wind, but then it actually warmed up, and I think that's what helped bring all the snow in. So right now we're getting a lot of snow. I'll show a picture right now of the radar that we have. It's kind of a mixed batch of snow to the north. Middle is kind of getting slushy, and then the southern more states are getting rain. It's pretty interesting. I mean, I find it interesting just because I love looking at weather patterns and stuff. We go from no snow to some of it melting, and now we're back at snow again. It's kind of hard to make it out on screen, but it is like flurrying right now. Not much. So we're just getting the tip of the snow right now. It's just a dusting, and then it'll pack on more so in the morning and whatnot. So, I don't know if we're looking forward to this one or not. So I finished up Far Cry 5, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, except for the ending, of course. I got a review for that, and then follow the links in the description box below to get on the Facebook page to see any of the reviews about games that I complete. And only 2 things that bugged me. One of them was really big, and that was the ending. I go into detail on that in the Facebook page. The other one was the NPCs, or the computer based characters. One of my team members shot down a plane, and the plane happened to fall right down on top of me. I mean, I can't really judge him because he shot the plane down. Like, kudos to him, but it landed right on top of me. Other than that, I absolutely love the game. Moved on to New Dawn, which is literally, it follows like 17 years after the events of Far Cry 5. The only issue I have is with the weapons and how you unlock stuff, because to me, a gun is a gun. In Far Cry 5, I could just save up the money for the gun I wanted, buy it, and I was done. In this one, since it's post-apocalyptic, you have to make all your weapons. To get to the really good weapons, you have to upgrade the workbench area up to like level 2 or 3 to start getting really good weapons. And like, to me, a gun is a gun. And apparently the person that you're playing as is a captain. So you're telling me a captain can't make or use advanced guns? He's not really a good captain. But once I actually beat the game, I'll put a review on it, and then I'll put that also on the Facebook page. I don't want to do a whole lot of talking tonight because my voice is just completely gone at this point. So I'm going to get some tea. I'm going to find some tea, take some cough drops, whatever, some medicine, and I will see you guys in the morning. Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. So it's Saturday. I'm enjoying a very relaxing Saturday. Having some quesadillas. We did have some bad weather. I was supposed to have Mitchell come over today to work on some Disney stuff, but we kind of held off for that just because of how the weather was looking. This storm actually didn't last nearly as long as the one we had last week, but it dumped like 6 to 8 inches. And the last one we may have gotten like 4 to 6 tops. So this storm, weirdly enough, was actually worse than the last one we had. Just getting some real light flurries right now. Got some Super Beer Bros going on the TV. Got some quesadillas making in there, so let's go check that out. So we got a couple things of Ortega. We got some regular original taco sauce. We have some chipotle, the chipotle that I had before. Got a whole thing of lettuce. Got some sour cream, some refried beans, tortilla shells, 2 kinds of cheese, triple cheddar and Mexican 4 cheese, and some grilled chicken breast. So I am can't wait for this one. And if you don't already have one, I highly recommend going out and getting a quesadilla maker. You can make them traditionally in the pan, but if you want something that's quick where you don't have to actually like pay attention to it 100% of the time, definitely invest in one of these. You can get them for like 15 or 20 bucks. Solid deal. This one I believe was 20 bucks at Target. Put down our first layer. Put down some chicken. Want to make sure to spread the chicken out a little. Got some chicken down. Put some cheese. Now, I don't like putting on a whole lot of refried beans, but I do like having a little bit of extra substance other than the chicken down on my quesadilla. Mexican 4 cheese. Put on your second layer. You're good. The hard part is just squeezing it down low enough to hit that lock. And then we're good to go. Take a gander at what this puppy looks like. Ooh, that is a good one. Get some Ortega sauce on there, some sour cream underneath the lettuce, and I am good to go. That looks like a beautiful quesadilla. So I got to thinking today about art. And when I got my own place, I wanted to find a way to mass produce my art or get my art out there in a way where I can start selling it, bringing in a little profit for the channel, and then taking that money from the merchandise and pumping it back into the channel, whether it's for just the cost, like helping me with the cost of living, or giveaways. I would love to do giveaways for the channel down the road. Something a lot of YouTubers have done in the past few years is actually branched out instead of YouTube, because YouTube isn't a viable thing anymore like it used to be, unless you have like 10 million subscribers. But they're venturing out a lot more in using third-party companies to come up with like pins or hats or hoodies, stuff like that. So what I'm thinking about doing is going through Redbubble, and I'll link them down below, so if you want to take a look at their site. Basically, I can put all my art stuff on there, and they're in charge of when somebody selects like, okay, I want a poster of this one, or I want a cup of this one, or a sticker of this one. They're the ones in charge of making it. I just give them the art, and I say, okay, well, this is what I want to sell it on. I'm looking into doing that, and that's going to be one of my options. The only thing it doesn't do is pins from what I can see, and I kind of want to do like enamel pins. So that one may have to be from a different third party where I can just sell it outright for myself. Like I'll have them make it, then I package it and sell it out. I'll see how that goes though. But I will keep you guys informed, and hopefully I have more information on this in the near future. But I'm going to relax tonight, watch some home improvement, have some lemonade, and pass out. Today was actually a really good day. I really enjoyed it. But that's going to do it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. More the merrier. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care and peace out.